It is a glorious winter day because it's winter and it's very windy. Finally, the sun's out after having -8. Well, it was first -2, -4, -6, and finally -8 is the lowest temperature we got here in Canberra, Australia, and I am enjoying my coffee with my babies that I'm checking right now to see what damage the frost has done to my beautiful, beautiful babies. First off the bat is this Sedum Clavatum. It's quite large. See, you can see my hand. This is quite a large Sedum Clavatum, and this is facing northeast, and it's lunchtime. That's why the sun is already a bit low. You think it'll be up high above because it's only lunchtime, but no, it's all sort of on the side there behind me. And this one is just here. I got a shelf covering it, but it still got kissed by the frost a little bit, so it's like translucent, isn't it, against the sun. So that's been kissed by the frost. And this one is a newly acquired chiseled stone, which is like a more defined Pachyphytum Compactum. And this came from Sydney, which is a warmer temperature over there. I don't think they get frost in Sydney ever, but anyway, this one now has been kissed by the frost, but this is actually a crested one. See what a terrible mother I am, but this one is still okay. That's gonna survive that, and it will become a very, very strong plant. So it's like these ones here. This is Pachyphytum Compactum that are fully acclimated to the area that I'm in, so they don't care about the frost. They laugh at frost. They say, ha ha ha, you can't get me, look at me, I'm beautiful still. So it doesn't worry them. So this is Brantii, Echeveria Brantii, and this one, look how nice and plump and happy it is. So this one I call this Scotland rose because I got it with no name, but it is an agavoides, and it's got those nice red blood dripping red tips, and it's just beautiful. And it suffered a little bit from the frost. I would say it's actually more too much water than frost that did that, because the center is all nice and green and growing. So maybe that's another hybrid of Echeveria Red Edge, also known as lipstick. And these ones here, my Nana Hoko Mini Yaya, this one, they are very, very strong. They're more like the Chihuahuayensis, but what I'm concerned with is, hang on, I'll take you over on this side. So these are all my newly purchased succulents from a lady that grows them here in Canberra, and she grows them outside. So all the plants, I still haven't repotted them because they are fine where they are in their happy little environment in the pot. There's no point repotting them because they're just gonna have a high chance of dying if you touch them. In here, if I go over here, this is a container of my leaf-grown Superbum that, even though I placed it here, okay, so it's not getting any sun at all. So the morning sun and the midday sun, this area has skipped. Only the top part is getting sun on, but the rest of it doesn't get any sun at all. And down in the bottom here, my Superbum is so super frozen at the moment, and it's got those black spots compared to the other one over there that is not frostbitten. So even that one in the bottom, that got a little bit too cold as well. And I kept it here because I thought also that sunburst Ionium over here, the babies needs to be protected because they are not as frost hardy. Which reminds me, by the way, behind me here, the sunburst, this one has become frost hardened. So this is my mother plant. I really, really, really need to chop that, but I just couldn't find the time So these ones, the arboreum, they're all very hardy, and this one is one big, I forgot what your name is, but never mind. Has also, I think this is the ones that becomes, I think, blushing beauty or something in that one. Now this one, I remember your name and now I forgot it again. Velar, that's it. Ionium velar, and they're still asleep. So I think they might need some water or something, but I don't really want to water because they are gonna die if they get watered on. Okay, this one is very interesting. I only got one teeny weeny tiny plant like that one there before, and now I propagated it into this big cluster, and it's called Sedum Billy Beans. I'm gonna start singing Billy Beans. She is now healthy. And it's so cute. Hang on. This is now frost hardy. Look at that. It's so cute. Let's go on the shade because we can't see your beauty. It's beautiful and it's hard. It's like a pebbles rock because it's only small, and those are all just babies there. Look at that. Oh, there's more. It's just compact. It's so strong, and I think this might be a hybrid of Sedum morganianum or Sedum burro's tail, burrito, something like that. But it's just so strong, such a strong plant, and I reckon this is one of my Armageddon plants. So anyway, this is just exposed here. That one is Dondo, beautiful. Now Dondo actually looks like a panda face, isn't it? I was looking online to see what panda face looked like. This one now, the aloe here, look, got hit by the frost. Look at that. But it's still alive. In the center, it's still alive. This is just an aloe hybrid. There's no name for this aloe. And there's so many hybrids, or maybe it's rotting. I don't know. But look, it's just almost dead, or should I say half alive. While there's life, there's hope. But here, which is also half alive, is my Baron Bold. I've been meaning to report this, but I'm just busy. Every time I need to do something, hubby calls out and says to me, "Sweetheart, what's the spelling of this?" So I have to go. And I said, go check with Google, and he keeps forgetting. This is that needs cleaning. This is Gusto. I really love Gusto in winter. So if I'm setting up the garden, this is the reason why I need to have so many plants that colors up in different seasons, so that when I put them in the garden, I will have a very colorful succulent garden, even in winter. Because in summer, there's so many other plants that are growing, like the cottage garden plants that flowers, that the succulents get overlooked. But in winter, that's when, or when it gets cold, that's when they show their beauty. That's when they show off and say, look at me, I'm so pretty. Now this one, I can never ever get past or get sick of Echeveria starburst, also known as Graptophytum Francesco Baldi, because it's so easy to grow. It's a no-brainer. You just plant it and forget about it, and they just kept multiplying. And they grow really fast as well. So you just, the leaves get knocked off and they drop off and they just germinate. So all these plants here that are grown here, the reason why I'm showing this is because just to show how resilient these plants are. So my Echeveria Tango is weathering. So to think that that came from Sydney, that weathered the frost. So it has survived the frost. And I was meant to get some leaves from you. Did I get some leaves from you? I don't know. But anyway, it's a beautiful plant. All these Manchaca Rubin hybrids, they're all weathering. They're actually frost hardy and rain hardy. Now this one has got some whiteness going on in there. I don't know whether it's a farina or just in case. Oh, it's powdery mildew starting, so I better have this. I'll get my metho. So this is just in case. So to stop it from spreading. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Oh my goodness. I can't even remember what you are. See, so what's your name? That's a baby from some other plant I got. I can't remember. Oh my goodness. I need to jog my brain anyway. Turn it the other way as well. And that one just in case it has Oh, this one had a little bit of powdery mildew before, only a little bit. But I need to inspect the other ones, especially that my morticia's up there. I don't want it to get powdered on. Hang on, go look. There you go. Oh, so red. It looks like looming, but that's a Romeo Rubin anyway. So these other ones, Manchaca Cross Rubin, they look alike. Okay, so you might as well have a spray just in case. Prevention is better than cure. This is a teeny burger. And this teeny burger pot is a recycled pot because I used to have one of my Shavianas, I think, that was in here and got killed by the frost. Now this teeny or tiny burger, look, so cute. This is from my friend Tanu. Thank you very much for my teeny burger. You are so generous. And I go for a visit and then she gives me all these plants. And she also got me an Andromiscus. And also I got a cutting of a crested Monanthes polyphylla from her. Look at that. Not a cutting, but another plant. It's got roots. And it's crested. So I don't know if that's normal, but I did have a Monanthes polyphylla before and they weren't sort of crested like that. See, look at that. Cute. So anyway, very, very cute. And so I repotted them. The soil is still dry. And I'm keeping them here. I'm not watering them until springtime because there's still a bit of moisture from the soil that the plants can draw on. Although the Monanthes polyphylla might need some watering, but we have frost, so I can't water it because it will rot, as per experience of what I had before when my polyphylla died on me because it got frostbitten. My Whimsy is all coloring up. Normally they color up in summer. Oh, hang on. I just saw a white fluff over there. There you go. That's mealybug, I think. And a tweezer. Yep, it is a tiny mealybug. So I need to inspect that later on, just in case there's more infestation. But now I'm comparing these ones with, hang on, okay, Supreme. This is the variegated one, and this is my Whimsy, kind of different. And then another one here is Pachytoides, I think, Pachyveria Pachytoides. They're so similar. My Whimsy is just nice and thick, looking whimsical. It just does its own thing. It's got all sorts of shapes and form. Some are compact, some are loose. Okay, this is also another Whimsy here. See that one, sort of similar looking to variegated Supreme. It's sort of similar shape, even the chiseling, but it's like kind of different. This is actually a cutting, the head of my babies over there. So look how big that is now. So anyway, and the little ones, the little ones that was coloring up before that I separated. Oh, that one too. So anyway, and there's more here. Oh, these are all leaf grown. So they're still small. Up the top there are a lot of beautiful plants there, but I will show you my formerly called Longissima. Now it is confirmed that it is, so it's the same plant as this one, so which is Echeveria Red Gilva, that I have sort of confirmed now, or really accepted, because there's really no confirmation. It could be a hybrid of anything, but this thing is just so beautiful. Oh, hello, Debbie. How are you doing? Just take a look at this gorgeousness. Isn't this beautiful? Can you see the babies in the bottom coming out? When the babies are that small, do not take them out until they are fully come out and extended. So a lot of people made a mistake that the minute they see babies like that, they harvest it, that's going to die. So you have to leave them to grow a little bit longer until they become like a satellite. I call it a satellite plant when they have a stem, a longer stem that you can chop off and have nodes in it. No nodes, do not pull it out or else it's going to die, especially if it's in winter. One of my big amestro here, this is the biggest. Okay, I put it in the shade now because I don't want it to get wet when well, it's gonna get less watering. The babies come out in the bottom and they kick the mother out. So the mother rotted and all the babies coming out. And that one is all white because it's not getting enough sun. Oh, look, there's a baby plant in there. Can you see that one there? It's got roots. What are you? Maybe you're a prolifica. Hang on. Ah, look. It's a baby plant. Okay, I'm gonna let you grow there. If you grow, you grow. I can easily pull you out if I don't want you to grow there. This one, my setosa variety Oteroi. This I had killed before because I bought it in July and then I went prospecting. When I came back, the frost got to it and died. Now this one, it's flowering, see the center, and I just put it here sort of semi-protected. I did not put it out in the big wide world where the frost can get to it. So in here, if it does get to say -10, that will freeze up and die, which is what happened to the first one before. This one is still alive. So last night I went out to check on her to see if she's already got frostbitten and I still left her here, and this morning or today lunchtime she's still okay. And I am a dead woman. You know why? I am in big, big trouble. I killed my Superbum. Well, the frost did. But look, Joanne, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I forgot about them. Anyway, because I had them inside and there was a whole heap of fungus gnats inside. So I thought, I'll put it out here and that way they can kill the fungus gnats. But now I forgot about this last night. I was checking on my other plant down here, but then I had this up the top here. Even though there's an overhead covering, it still got hit by the frost. But never mind, I bring you inside. You will still be alive. Actually, I'm not bringing you inside. I'm putting you out here. You can stay with this other one here. There you go. What are you? Fiesta. Yes, that's where you went. I'm looking for this before. I'm going to put this ones because this is also Superbum and they have, or Superbum, they survived the frost. And even that one, my Pachypodium here, it's alive. There's a little bit of frost damage on the tips, but this one should recover. I'll put you out in the sun so you'll be nice and warm. And I'm going to remove, oh, hang on, this beautiful amethyst here. Gotta go. I'll replace you with my frostbitten Superbum. There's also a baby. Look. I'm a very, very bad mother. I'm very neglectful. I forgot about it. I completely forgot about you. Now I don't even know. I should probably swap you with that one. What I did to my plants. What I did to my plants. Okay, my Superbum, really. Now, okay, go back here. And hopefully that recovers. And when it does, it'll probably come out stronger. Oh, yes. This one. This one's now, look, kissed by the frost. The Sedum Clavatum, even in out here. Look at that. They will recover. This will still come alive. But the edges, that's gone. That's ready. Look, but so pretty, isn't it? My poor Sedum beautiful Clavatum. And this one is much, much frost hardier. Probably I should have kept this in an area wherein it's still protected. So this is in my 50% UV shade cloth area. So Sedum Clavatum is not as frost hardy as you might think, but you need to grow them to get used to the cold, as in these ones over here. So these ones, they are sort of still semi-exposed here, but look how big that Sedum Clavatum is. They haven't colored up, but they are just weathering the storm or trying to endure the cold and the sun that we have here in Canberra, Australia. But my Pachyveria Gilva Red is looking beautiful. And the Scadina, oh my goodness, the Scadina. Pachyveria Scadina, I need to repot you. You might be called by other names, but you are absolutely blooming beautiful. Anyway, guys, that's all I've got for this video. Look at the Frankie. Hello, Frankie. So colorful. Look at that. Ah, Beautiful. Look how nice the color is. Anyway, I have to inspect the rest of the gang I've got there, especially the ones up there, because I'm sure I've got a few damaged ones there, but most of the plants I've got there are frost hardy, so I don't have a problem. No worries. So this one, Studebaker, see? They have become frost hardened. You look like a Chihuahuaensis now. But anyway, that's all. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye for now. Beautiful red edge. Look at you. Oh my goodness, gorgeous. Halloween, frost hardy.